Tacoma Police train for Swiftwater search and rescues.
A 23,000 square foot mural of art is celebrated by the community.
And it's flu season. Have you gotten your shot?
These stories and more on Tacoma Report. Hi, and welcome to Tacoma Report. I'm Laura Proctor.
And I'm Angie Foster. With fall arriving, public health officials say now is the time to get your flu shot and your updated COVID-19 booster. They say both these vaccinations will help protect you and your family as we head into the holiday season.
The flu shot is recommended for everyone 6 months and older, but we particularly recommend it for the elderly, the very young, pregnant people, and those with chronic health conditions. So as people come together for fall gatherings, getting together with family, it's important they take the steps to protect themselves and their family. That's really why these steps to get the flu shots, get your COVID booster are so important.
You can get both your flu shot and updated COVID booster at the same time. Everyone 5 and older is eligible now for the COVID booster. Learn more on the Health Department's website at tpchd.org.
During the October 4th City Council study session, presentation of the City of Tacoma's 2023-2024 proposed biennial budget, City Manager Elizabeth Pauley outlined a plan reaffirming the city's dedication to anti-racist systems transformation, community safety and health resources, and expands the city's response to homelessness and housing affordability. These presentations will take place during City Council study sessions. More information on budget and other opportunities to engage are available at cityoftacoma.org/budget development.
The Tacoma Police Department took part in a Swiftwater rescue training exercise on the Puyallup River near Orting. The department is part of the Pierce County Metro Dive Team, a group of law enforcement agencies that band together to create a resource more capable than any one department could provide on their own. The team trains throughout the year for different scenarios. On the Puyallup River, they teamed up to conduct training for water current familiarization, highline operations, surface swimming, shallow water crossings, and throw bag practice. By combining resources with the broader team, Tacoma is able to provide services to the public critical to law enforcement.
Allowing just a few members from Tacoma, a few members from Lakewood, a few members from the Pierce County, we can all work together and provide services for the entire county when no agency by itself could afford to provide those services for everybody.
Highline searches can be used to search for drowning victims, submerged cars, discarded weapons, and other evidence searches. The Tacoma Police Department has 2 divers that are a part of the larger team. The Metro Search and Rescue Team covers a large area stretching from Key Peninsula to Mount Rainier and is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Highline searches can be resource intensive. It's not uncommon to need 20 people to conduct a search, so the Tacoma community benefits greatly from being part of the larger team. To learn more about the Tacoma Police Department, visit tacomapolice.org.
In our next story, Megan Snow talks with Javon Carlisle, the city's Homeless Engagement Alternatives Liaison Manager, about how the City of Tacoma conducts outreach to connect people experiencing homelessness with services in our community.
The City of Tacoma has a dedicated team who provide outreach and engagement to people living unsheltered in Tacoma. The Homeless Engagement Alternatives Liaison Team is made up of people from the Tacoma Police Department, mental health service providers, and the homeless outreach specialists. They provide a major positive impact to our community.
Our beds are always fluctuating in availability. It's important to always ask individuals whether or not they want to have a place to stay. Minds are always changing. Somebody might have denied us 2 weeks ago, but then they might change their mind and want to have a bed to stay in tomorrow. So that's why we're always asking individuals if they want housing or continuing our outreach. The most important part of outreach is just ensuring that individuals know that we care and know that the city cares about them and wants them to turn their life around, to get them into something, to get them the help that they need. This work is important to me because I always like to turn a sad story into a happy story. I always want to turn a negative into a positive. I always want to do what I can to help those individuals and get them to where they feel most comfortable.
The team has experience working with people experiencing homelessness and focuses on empathy and relationship building to help people when they are ready for services make the connections they need. The HEAL team is an important part of the city's approach to addressing homelessness. To learn more about the city's strategic plan to address homelessness, visit cityofTacoma.org/homelessness. For Tacoma Report, I'm Megan Snow.
While we see the health and safety impacts of encampments on those living in and around them, we don't always see the work being done on a human level. The Homeless Engagement Alternative Liaison team are on the front lines doing important work. Coming up, 23,000 feet of art wraps around a Tacoma Plaza.
And encampment removal is part 2 of Megan Snow's report. Megan Snow talks with Javon Carlisle, the city's Homeless Engagement Alternatives Liaison Manager, on how the city of Tacoma conducts encampment removals in Tacoma.
The city recognizes the complexity and impact that homelessness and encampments have on communities. Encampments pose safety and health concerns as they create concerns about human waste, garbage, exposure to communicable diseases, exposure to violence, and other human health concerns, which is why on November 19, 2019, the City of Tacoma passed first and final reading of Ordinance 28637 to extend the declaration of state of public health emergency to remain in effect until such time as there is shelter available for 95% of unsheltered individuals in Tacoma, as noted in the annual point-in-time count. This year, the city has removed more than 15 encampments from city-owned property.
Encampments are concerned because they cause health and safety concerns not just for those living in the encampment, but for the surrounding community. On public city-owned property, the HEAL team offers outreach to individuals who are unhoused, while at the same time we work in conjunction with our contracted cleaning crews to remove any garbage or debris within the area. Outreach is important because we are able to get those individuals who are unhoused into temporary housing locations, basically essentially getting them off the street and into some type of shelter and getting them some type of case management to help them out and try to turn their life around.
The city also has programs and services that can assist property owners when they have an encampment concern on their privately owned property.
Private property owners can sign an agreement with the Tacoma Police Department to sign a no trespass, which ensures that Tacoma Police Department can enforce a no trespass for individuals on said private property.
The city has a strategy to address homelessness that includes housing, sheltering, investment in food services, domestic violence services, and more. To learn more about the city's strategy, visit cityoftacoma.org/homelessness.
If you've been by Tollefson Plaza on Pacific, across from the Tacoma Art Museum, you may have seen a large amount of colorful art gracing the plaza steps. The city's new BLM Black Lives Matter mural was inaugurated earlier this month. Artists, city staff, and a large part of the community were all part of the project.
What a momentous day to be standing in Tollefson Plaza to dedicate the Black Lives Matter mural right here in the city of Tacoma.
The BLM mural wraps around the 23,000 square foot plaza. The mural design was created with coordination from city departments, with lead artist Dion Bonner, who worked with other artists and the public. Mayor Woodard spoke of the commitment in Tacoma being an anti-racist city. The BLM mural can be viewed at the block of Commerce Street, South 17th Street, and Pacific Avenue.
Tacoma Arts Month is going strong through the end of October. The celebration kicked off at the beginning of the month with the announcement of the AMOCAT Arts Award winners. Tomiko Nomura for Community Outreach by an Individual. For Community Outreach, Real Art Tacoma was the recipient, and Grit City Magazine won for Arts Patron. The night featured performances and displays of art, with art events taking place throughout the month. Check the Tacoma Arts Month website for details.
Up next, Tacoma Reads touches on the afterlife.
And a new episode of Urban Green features a delicious vegan cuisine dish.
Join Mayor Woodard in a conversation with Julia Alvarez, author of Afterlife. This novel was selected as the main title for Tacoma Reads 2022. It asks the question, how do we live in a broken world without losing faith in one another or ourselves? Julia Alvarez will share insights into afterlife as well as her journey as an author and answer audience questions. This online Tacoma Reads event takes place on Saturday, November 5th, starting at 1 p.m. via Zoom. To find out more and to register for the event today, visit the Tacoma Public Library site.
Another episode of Urban Green is playing here on TV Tacoma. This fall edition starts off with an in-depth look at all the Tacoma Recycle Center has to offer. The show will revisit a cooking demonstration that creates a gourmet vegan salad bowl and then share a quick tip on making a natural kitchen surface cleaner. Viewers will then learn all about the Adopt a Storm Drain program, and the episode will close out with tips on how to repair a toilet flapper. For a listing of air dates or to watch this and other episodes, visit the Urban Green webpage on the city's website.
There's been a few changes on the Tacoma Public Utilities Board. Ellie Klaus McGahan became the newest board member, replacing departed Public Utility Board Chair Christine Cooley. Klaus McGahan will serve out Cooley's term. Carlos M. Watson is the new board chair. John O'Laughlin is the vice chair. Holland Cohen is secretary, and William Bridges is also a member. Klaus McGahan worked in math education for more than 20 years and recently expanded her interest to climate change action and affordable housing, volunteering her time to the Sustainable Tacoma Commission, Habitat for Humanity, and other local groups. The Public Utility Board is a 5-person governing body for Tacoma Public Utilities, serving over 200,000 customers in the Tacoma-Pierce County area. Board members are appointed by the mayor and confirmed by the Tacoma City Council, serving 5-year terms without pay. The board meets the second and fourth Wednesdays of the month. The public can attend meetings in person or virtually and should check mytpu.org and Tacoma Public Utilities social media for times and Zoom information. Meetings are also broadcast live and streamed by TV Tacoma.
Administrative offices at the City of Tacoma will close Friday, November 11th in observance of Veterans Day. The Tacoma Recovery and Transfer Center will open on that day as normally scheduled, and garbage, recycling, and yard food waste pickups will not be affected.
Alongside Highway 16 and Jackson Street in Tacoma is War Memorial Park. The City of Tacoma manages the park, honoring Tacoma and Pierce County veterans. There are more than 3 acres of pastoral landscape with dozens of memorials and displays representing those who served our country from World War I and II, the Vietnam War, along with all the military branches and organizations. Parking is open to the public. You may find an upswing in visitors during Veterans Day, not to mention an up-close view of the Narrows Bridge. Thanks for watching Tacoma Report.
Great way to find out about the services the City of Tacoma has to offer is by going to cityoftacoma.org.
What says October more than pumpkins?
We bring you to the Pika Farms Pumpkin Patch with thousands of the orange gourds ripe for the season.